34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. Now, we know, obviously, that Soulguard is going to be bought out here. Repressed Alliance could have some value in a kick-heavy meta. So you can run those two. With Adrenaline, again, you want to play for the 6. 6 for Cheryl, and she is through, no questions asked. So going to run Adrenaline, and going to go for Live as well. On Larry's, we didn't have a lot of joy here previously. Against the Artist. Hoping for a better game here for Cheryl. Okay. Destiny is in her hands. If she gets the full 6, she is through, and Haddie is out. It's Huntress. Tough map for Huntress. But a good Huntress can make anything work. They found Cheryl pretty quickly. You're running Live. Live could be really helpful here. Great map for it. Do you get it here? Oh! Just get the injury. Cheryl hoped she'd moved enough laterally to deny the hatchet, but had not done so. It was a big speed boost, and maybe that's enough to evade. Yeah, Vittorio takes a hit here, so unfortunate to take the hit, but thankfully won't be in the dying state. At least not in that little exchange there. Vittorio falls down. It was a good play for the Huntress to get the hatchet out to deny the vault. Maybe Cheryl should have been more on the ball. Fake it out, move around. A tough situation. Unlucky to run into the killer that early as well, has to be said. She's going to stick on this gen, going to get exhaustion removed, going to get Live back, or the potential for Live back. Oh, God. That is desperately unfortunate. Not a lot she could do about that. Just the Huntress brought to her on a silver platter. Just unlucky for Cheryl there. And up she goes. Oof. No Hex perks yet. We'll wait to see whether there is some kind of Devour Hope or Noed endgame in which Soulguard could have a lot of value. We've known a few Huntresses to slug in our time. It'll be the Jacoby Myers this matchup. We'll wait and see. Is it still the minimum of their own perks each? Yes, so the survivors have to run 2 of their own perks. The other 2 can be whatever they choose. So it means there is uniqueness to the builds. It's not going to be the same build for everyone, but you can still run 2 impactful perks in those remaining slots. Could be a moot point here. Is there anyone coming through to get the save? Yes, yes indeed. Looks like Steve is gonna rush in for the unhook. We have just enough time before second stage. Good stuff from Steve. But still, no gens to be seen. They already need to be an almighty comeback to get this game back on track. I appreciate the heal. We're going to dash immediately back to the gen to the right. We know that is moving. Steve isn't following us, alas. We would have loved to prove ourselves on this gen. I think it's Deadman Switch, because that activated when we were forced off the gen. I'm wondering whether we should, if we do get any pressure, use Repressed Alliance, because that... is that a lesser of a block? Does that maybe stop regression? I don't know. We'll think about it. Similar to a homegrown rule in Champions League. Exactly, yeah. Nia taking a hit. Somewhere in the distance, Nia taking the chase. They bought the Huntress here before. I'm hoping they don't do so again. Not even getting a lullaby right now, so we should be out of immediate danger. Here's Vittorio, just to finish off this gen. Oof. Just in time for the Huntress to be brought back here again. Good lord, thankfully this time around, we do commit and get the gen. Where's Nia? Steve goes down. Opportunity for a heal here. An opportunity to maybe get some tempo back this game. Really slow opening. But a couple of gens pop, and maybe now we're a bit more in it to win it with down Winton. Been a Down Winton heavy stream so far, actually. Been name checked at least twice. Both on Supermarket Sweep and In It to Win It. With live, Cheryl will be hoping that we can bring on the wall and get the big speed boost. Myself and Victoria here. Has to be Nia's unhooked to get, you would imagine. Unhooked. We have proved ourselves in this gen. That should be the way of things here. Maybe a little bit concerned about the 3 gen that might be left should we get this gen. I'm hoping and praying that Nia has the save over there, but I'm growing less sure of that with every passing second. Cheryl going to move in. Check out the area. No, Steve's going to be on second hook state. Just is sort of camping it, but I mean, at some point he needs to make a move. Okay, I'm going to give it a chase here. Fake that out, move around. And this is not the situation we wanted at all. Keep on moving as Cheryl. That had to be the opening for someone to get the save. This is bad team play here. Very bad indeed. Oh god, now she's back again. There really is no excuses now. Cheryl taking a hit, taking a follow-up chase. There's the unhook, but coming through all too slowly. And Cheryl here. They go on hook. I'm just looking for hooks. We'll find one. Bad game. Bad game so far. Not out of reach, but there is an uphill climb, a Sisyphean struggle in our future. I'm just moving over to, it looks like Victoria on the right there. No gem repairs. No progress of any kind. Cheryl camp in utter dismay, heads in hands here. She's done everything she can, but the team really has not been there for her so far today. I mean, look at this. This is 3 distant auras. Steve's in a snowman. Victoria is gonna come around for the save. As Nia goes down. Nia taking a hook is fine. That is exactly the person we wanted taking the next hook. As Vittorio will successfully commit to this hill, I thank him. And so does Cheryl, and so does Cheryl Camp, but still a lot of work to be done, thank you. So we know middle gen needs to be repaired. I do think we probably have a pretty tough gen situation here. Oh god, there they are. Do you get the window? You do. Oh! Well played to them, still committing to the hatchet and getting it. It might be all over for Cheryl here. You need to be restrained on this pallet. They're going to try and enable the hatchets any which way they can. So I think you run through. I think they go hatchet here. They don't. Wow, they get melee hit then, presumably. They go hatchet here? They do. Well played by Cheryl. That is restraint to the nth degree. Well played. I think you burn here. Well played. Get away from that. Lovely. Then keep on running. Brilliant stuff from Cheryl. She's doing everything she can to keep herself in this tournament. It's just not being repaid by the team as it stands. Has she gotten away? She has. Well, that was her tournament, you have to feel right there. And she has risen to the challenge admirably and will have a healing boon right here. Oof. Really nicely done. There's a big aspect of mind gaming with the pallet loop against Huntress. When they are within range for a 50-50 melee hit, that's when they'll usually go hatchet thinking the survivor is going to feel pressured and burn the pallet. That's when you have to run through. Hope they go hatchet. She did. Then next time around, you've sold them on that, so then you do burn the pallet and you have to pray that they don't then mirror up the hatchet. And it just, oops, sorry, it just worked out. It just worked out for Cheryl. Well done. Game not over. You know, that will not win the game. It's some time bought from Cheryl for sure. That will not be game. You need gem pressure, and gem pressure does not appear to be coming through from the rest of the team. So Cheryl, move around. Thank you, Fwick. I appreciate that. And so does Cheryl. I'm just a commentator, of course. I have no bearing on these plays. There's Jen here, okay. Right, well. Game on. Back on the Jen. I mean, there has to have been some gem progress somewhere on the map. I would be astonished were that not the case. So maybe if Cheryl can be given enough time to move this gen along, maybe it's a double pop with another gen elsewhere. It's quiet. There goes your other gen, okay. So at least 4 on the board for Cheryl. She'll be looking to make it the full 6. If she can commit to this gen. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh. Okay. It was a quick vote for Vittorio. Led Cheryl to believe that... Oh, why the DC from Steve? Denying us... Do you know what? And the DC from Steve means that we don't have the full amount of time. They stuck it. Oh my god, look! That's horrifying! Look, they've still got the carrying animation. Look, they've got one arm up like that. Jesus. It's like they're flexing. It's like the Huntress is like showing us her muscles as she moves around the map. Okay, Victoria takes a hit. Cheryl back on the gen. You need to be granted the time to get this gen. Can Vittorio keep this chase going for long enough? If Steve doesn't DC, if the Huntress has to go through the admin of moving to a hook, putting Steve on it, I think we might be getting that gen reproved ourselves. It would be close. Steve has denied us that. One last FU from the team. But, good stuff from Vittorio. Barring pain res. Ah! Barring pain res, it would have been a gen, but I forgot about pain res. So we'll activate. But you just need to play it cool. So unfortunate on that gen. A lot of fingers being pointed, a lot of accusations being thrown by the Cheryl camp here. A lot of backseating from the Cheryl camp, screams of do this, do that. They feel like the team hasn't really been there for Cheryl, and difficult to argue against that. And this looks like a camp situation. Maybe. No, it isn't. I'm just leaving the scene. Cheryl's in a really, really tough spot. Has to get the unhook and then flee immediately because you do not want to put yourself in harm's way here. And there they are. They're going to go after Cheryl. It could be all over if she does not find a window. She gets it. Live to get away. There is Live. There's a boon around here as well. No, it's been snuffed. The boon's been snuffed. Joel hanging around this side. Praying that the Huntress won't be here. Praying that the Huntress is focusing on gem regression. But there she is. And I think that could be it all over for Cheryl. I'm just going to come back. Bolting through. You need a pallet here. You need a pallet. You're not really finding anything. There is a pallet. They're going to go hatchet very early. Oh, Cheryl got caught on a wheelchair. It might be all over. Fake out a window. Whoop. Ah. And now the only hope is, can that gen that's being worked on be popped before Cheryl goes on a hook? One last leg up from the team, perhaps? No. Oh. And that is so disheartening. You feel like Cheryl's given everything that she could to put the team in a good spot. And there goes a gem, but a little bit too late to help anything there. That is just 4 for Cheryl. And if she does leave, she can leave with her head held high, but she can also leave very, very upset with the lack of effort on behalf of the rest of the team. Inner focus and overzealous. They only need 5 gens. They don't necessarily need the escape, so adrenaline, not too important here. They're going to look elsewhere for longevity for early game help, so they might go as well for prove thyself, and I think they're choosing overcome here. Yeah, they will. It always felt very unjust when I was working in the office, like what you'd have to work on Christmas Eve in my old place of work, which always... I mean, who's doing anything productive on Christmas Eve, I ask you? Just felt very unreasonable, very mean, very Scrooge-like. Understand this. Thank you, RCJ. Is that bread with olives in? Not sure who I think I am. Hello. I love that. I also used to love like the Mediterranean bloomers you could get from the co-op. Bread with all sorts of nice herbs and spices in it. And if you got to the co-op at like 5 to 6 p.m, you could get it reduced. So you get like 5p for a big Mediterranean bloomer. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Trying to do work, I think my brain is already in Christmas holiday mode. Thankfully, I have hardly any meetings this week at least. Get in, glad to hear it, Rachel. Off Wednesday for the rest of the year, beautiful. Nice period of rest, I hope you enjoy. Been for a hungover run, God bless, good job. 4 Guinnesses and some champagne at a Christmas party. Managed a PB! Fuck knows what that means for my physiology. Good job, you, Jesus. Well played. And you work 4 days a week, so 4 week this week, followed by 2 weeks of 2 days. I hear you, I'm glad to hear it. Will be class, beautiful. Soup and toast on the menu, plus a pack of mini cheddars, because I deserve it. That sounds great. That sounds wonderful. Off 4 days from the Saturday, but no work's being done by anyone this week. Oh god, yeah. It was always a week of DOS at the office, which just, you know, it's nice, it's chill, but it did throw up the question, why even bother? Why are we moving into the office when no one's doing anything, you know? Hello, Prince. Welcome in. I refuse to take time off over Christmas because it's so unproductive. It feels like a waste holiday time I can take another time in the year. Fair! That's also a very good point, yeah. If you're getting nothing done, you may as well just chill in the office and have eggnog, you know? Company gives us all 24th off. Hey! Well, that's the way it should be, I think. This is a co-op bloomer. Hey! They're the best bloomers. I'll be running my bar on Christmas Eve. People got a drink, I guess. That's fair. Well, God bless you. Treat yourself. Whoop. And I hope you're doing well. Hallie, what's been bad? Alas, we don't have live. Whoop. We have overcome. So we'll use that now to get as far away as possible. Victor's been kicked. Victor. Oh, is Victor on Zarina there, maybe? Not sure. Zarina's certainly broken. Oh, is there a... There's a clip of me talking about co-op bloomers, is there? I stand by it. If you want really cheap bread and you have a co-op nearby and you have time to go there at 5 to 6 p.m, 5p loaves of bread. Good loaves, or bakery loaves. Loaves. What wholesome engagement this is, such close to... Oh, God bless you, okay, it's very kind. I'm glad it's enjoyable. I am and was concerned that because I am so coldy, maybe it wasn't as fun of a stream to engage with, to watch, because it is just a man sniffling. A 5-hour sniffle stream. I'm glad it's still enjoyable. Yeah. Hello, Molly. They've been very exciting, thank you. They've been really, really good. The quarterfinals are starting to take shape. I hope you're doing well. Festive greetings to you. Relatable content. I hope, yeah, if you're feeling under the weather, a bit wintry, a bit coldy, you are taking some solace or some sort of like empathy going on here. Oh, finding a treat in the reduce section is incredible. It's a brilliant feeling. Victor's out. There he is. Upstairs. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Damn. No joy. There's Dwight. We go for the heel. Gonna be tricky, this. Oh, he might get it done. Ah, so close. So very close. Great effort. Charlotte just there in time. Still an okay situation. Oh, and hang on. So 4 was the score for Cheryl. Haddie needs 5. And there's only 2 gens remaining. This could still be very much plausible. Oh, are they going to get this? Desperately unlucky, not quite going to get the wiggle. But that Haddie goes. I need to go after work and buy all my Christmas chocolate, a couple of boxes of mint matchmakers and some lint, yes! Getting full stuff my face, won't you go for it, Chameleon? My full support. Not that that's required, but it is offered. Missed so much, looking forward to catching up. Hope the cold's on the way out too. I think I'm on the back end of it for sure. I'm feeling a bit better than I was on Sunday. Happy to have you. I hope it's been a good time. Mine's that in 3 days' time the evening will start getting lighter again. Yes, I always like that. I'm always on that sunset time calculator thing, checking when the days will get longer again, because I hate the short days. Mega, thanks so much for 6 months. Long time no see, I'm off work 6 today. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm off work 6 today, but I just did Wordle. Had to pop in to celebrate some momentous occasion. Momentous it is indeed. Thanks so much for 6 months. Congratulations on your wheelie bin. Sub badge. And yeah, thank you. The Wordle was fun. The Wordle was very fun. Yeah, I hate the short days. It's not as bad for me now that I don't commute. But I used to despise waking up, it being dark, commuting into work, leaving work, commuting home, and it being dark again by the time you got home. Like, no relaxation or recreation time was spent under the sun in the daylight, and I think that does bad things to people. Certainly did bad things to me. SAD hits me pretty hard, and it has done again this year, to be honest. But I think that's a thing that many people share. We're spending a lot of time injured this game. We're not getting a huge amount out of overcome. Haddie in a really tough spot here. Needs 2 more gens to pop. It's going to start strong on this gen. Big terror radius there from Charlotte. Are they picking up or are they going to pressure this gen? They'll probably hear it when they get next to Dwight. Really nervy scenes. Yeah, they're going to pick up Dwight. Do they have pain res? I don't quite remember if they have pain res. I'm just going to hope they don't. Damn. Well, get it tapped. Flee the scene. Stop it regressing. Flee the scene. Force them to get the kick, and then hopefully they will head back to the hook. But they're definitely heading over here. Are they? Okay, so Charlotte going to get Victor out. Then I think go after Nia. It's not getting Dwight. I thought someone was getting the unhook on Dwight then, but maybe gave up. Oh, maybe Nia was trying to get the unhook, but then got hit by Victor. This is tough. I don't think we're at Haddie's in any fit position to go after the unhook here. Also, that gen's okay, but this one was far, far closer. If you can get back to it. Oh, huge regression. Aha! There goes another gen. Right. All in on this gen right here. If this gen pops, Haddie is through. If Haddie dies without another gen popping, it'll be Cheryl getting through. This is very nervy. Anything could happen here. Haddie is injured. There's pain res to keep the gens regressing. Can you push through? Can you get the gen? Can you secure a position for Haddie in the quarterfinals? There's 10 more seconds needed. No sign of a terror radius. I think she's going to do it. This is for Haddie's quarterfinal playoffs. The Cheryl camp in tears, despairing. Haddie camp elated. Is Haddie through? Haddie has secured a spot in the quarterfinals in that 3rd quarterfinal matchup. Beautiful stuff for Haddie. Beautiful stuff for the Haddie team. All of this perfunctory now. Ooh, no way out. Okay. Dwight going to get the heal. Good stuff, and well deserved. Tough for Cheryl, for sure. Ooh, Jesus. It's a Charlotte. We'll have seen Dwight run off to the left. We'll see Nia there. Might not imagine there's another person here, so maybe Haddie does have an opening to get this gate open. They won't have the full length of time on No Way Out because Nia Carlson hasn't been hooked. So, with all that said and done, any time now, the way will be cleared. There we go. Beautiful. That was very tense. And it needn't be, you know. The job is done for Haddie. This is just looking to pile on the misery for the Cheryl camp. You can't say it wasn't a fair test either. You know, same map for Cheryl and Haddie. Haddie benefited from a better team. I think that much is completely fair. There's a dying state on Dwight. Do they pick up? Oh, there's Victor. You gotta open the gate. You gotta evade Victor. You need one dodge. One dodge. You're not gonna get it. Now, Dwight's up. They need to pick up Haddie. They can be forced into action here. It's a race. It's a race between Haddie and Charlotte, and I think it's a race that Haddie is, alas, gonna lose. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Should have been a little bit more selfish. It is a moot point. She is through to the quarterfinals regardless. There could still be an opportunity for a save here. There's Nia. Oh, immediately can be forced away. Twins gonna wait this out. Do they get the grab? There's the hit. Nia gets a save. Can Haddie get a block? Oh, no joy. No joy. We'll have BT to take her all the way. Oh, not if Victor gets a hit. That's a good point. Run! Oh, okay. Well navigated against Victor there. You're actually quite happy that you were injured because all Victor could do would be to put you in the dying state, and you could still crawl out in that situation. If Victor was on our head, we wouldn't be able to leave. So, good stuff, Haddie. Gets the full 6 points. God bless the Nia as well. Really gave it her all to get Haddie out of there. And we go back to the spreadsheet. Good win there. So, our third quarterfinal will be Haddie versus one of either Tap or Nia. We will see who very shortly.